Did you know that the world's leading tech giant Google began its journey in a humble garage? Yes, it's hard to believe, but the story of Google is a testament to the power of dreams and the audacity of hope. Picture this. Two young Stanford University students, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, tinkering away in a rented garage, fueled by nothing more than a shared vision. Their dream? To organize the world's information, making it universally accessible and useful. The odds were against them. The tech world was already crowded, yet they dared to dream big, dared to challenge the status quo. Their audacious dream was the seed that would eventually sprout into the tech behemoth we know today. This was the genesis, the point of no return, and so, from a small garage in California, the journey of Google began. In an era dominated by search engines like Yahoo and Alta Vista, what made Google stand out? It wasn't just the simplicity of its design or its user-friendly interface. It was something far more groundbreaking, the revolutionary PageRank algorithm. Back in the day, most search engines were essentially keyword matchmakers. They scanned websites for words that matched a user's search terms and presented the results, often in a chaotic, disorganized manner. The more times a site used a particular keyword, the higher it ranked. This led to a lot of noise, and finding useful information was like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Enter PageRank, named after one of Google's founders, Larry Page. Unlike its predecessors, PageRank didn't judge a website's relevance by how many times it repeated a search term. Instead, it looked at the number and quality of other pages that linked to it. The underlying idea was simple yet profound. A link from one site to another was essentially a vote of confidence, a nod of approval. The more votes or links a website had, especially from other important sites, the higher it ranked. This was a game changer. It was like going from manual sorting to a self-organizing system. Instead of sifting through a pile of loosely related sites, users began to see the most relevant, most respected sites rise to the top of their search results. This unique approach to search was an epiphany in the world of information retrieval. It allowed for a more accurate, more democratic, and fundamentally more useful internet search experience. It was like having a librarian who knew not only every book in the library, but also which ones were most respected by their peers. And so, with this innovative approach, Google began to redefine what a search engine could do. It wasn't just about finding information anymore, it was about finding the most relevant, the most reliable, the most valuable information. And in doing so, Google began to make waves in the tech world. With a unique approach to search, Google began to make waves in the tech world. Surviving the dot-com bubble was no small feat. How did Google manage? It's a question that takes us back to the late 90s and early 2000s, a period of extreme highs and lows for the tech world. The dot-com bubble, a rapid rise and catastrophic fall of internet-based companies, swallowed many promising startups whole. But Google, the young upstart from Silicon Valley, weathered the storm. How did they do it? Unlike many of its contemporaries, Google adopted a frugal approach. While others were burning through cash, hosting lavish launch parties, and spending wildly on marketing, Google focused on what mattered most, their product. They knew that to survive, they needed to offer something of true value, something that would stand the test of time. The company also adopted a long-term perspective. While other companies were obsessed with short-term gains, Google was playing the long game. They understood that the internet was still in its infancy, and that real growth and profitability lay in the future. Moreover, Google didn't just survive by being frugal and forward-thinking. It thrived by focusing on innovation. Google's search algorithm, PageRank, was unlike anything else at the time. It revolutionized the way people find information online and set Google apart from its competitors. This focus on innovation kept Google afloat when other tech companies were sinking. Even in the face of adversity, Google held steadfast. As the dot-com bubble burst and companies around them crumbled, they continued to innovate, to improve, to push the boundaries of what was possible. They knew that the key to their survival was not in the size of their advertising budget, but in the quality of their product. And it paid off. While other companies fell by the wayside, Google rose from the ashes of the dot-com crash, stronger and more determined. They had faced their first major challenge and had not only survived but thrived. Against all odds, Google emerged from the dot-com crash stronger than ever. They had proven that innovation, frugality, and a long-term perspective were not just buzzwords, but the foundations of a resilient and successful company. Google's journey didn't stop at being a search engine. What came next? As we delve deeper into Google's timeline, we find that the company was far from content with just revolutionizing the world of search engines. The year 2004 saw the launch of a service that would change the way we communicate: Gmail. With its avant-garde approach to email, offering an unprecedented 1 gigabyte of free storage, Gmail was an instant hit. It brought about a paradigm shift in email services, pushing the boundaries of what was then considered the norm. But Google didn't stop there. The following year, in 2005, Google introduced the world to Google Maps and Google Earth. These services transformed the way we navigate and explore our planet. Google Maps made location tracking and route planning a breeze, while Google Earth took us on a virtual global tour, right from the comfort of our homes. In the same year, Google made a strategic acquisition that would further cement its place in the digital landscape: YouTube. This platform gave birth to a new era of video sharing and streaming, creating an entirely new medium for content creation and consumption. However, perhaps one of Google's most influential contributions was yet to come. In 2007, Google announced the development of a new mobile operating system, Android. This open-source, user-friendly platform revolutionized the smartphone industry, providing an alternative to the then-dominant iOS. Today, Android powers billions of devices worldwide, a testament to Google's commitment to innovation and accessibility. Each of these developments marked a significant milestone in Google's journey. They were not just products or services, but innovations that transformed the way we interact with technology and the digital world. Google's relentless pursuit of innovation and its appetite for expansion reshaped our lives in ways we could never have imagined. With a slew of innovative products, Google had now become more than just a search engine. It had evolved into a technological behemoth, a constant and significant presence in our digital lives. Google's story of expansion and innovation is a testament to the power of dreaming big and pushing boundaries. And as we'll see, this was just the beginning. From a garage to the global stage, where is Google today? From the humble beginnings in a small garage, Google has now grown into a global tech leader that is shaping the digital age. Today, Google is not just a search engine, it's a way of life. It's a guiding compass that navigates us through the vast ocean of information, a trusted companion in our everyday lives, and a force that's driving the future. Google, now part of the larger Alphabet Corporation, is a conglomerate of multiple businesses. From its renowned search engine, to cloud computing, to hardware, to artificial intelligence, Google is at the forefront of the tech industry. It's a company that has made an indelible mark on the world, redefining the way we communicate, learn, work, and live. But Google's journey is far from over. With its unwavering commitment to innovation, Google continues to push the boundaries of what's possible. It's constantly evolving, constantly innovating, constantly looking for ways to make our lives easier, more connected, and more enjoyable. From self-driving cars to quantum computing, Google is not just adapting to the future, it's creating it. Google's influence extends beyond the realms of technology. It's a major player in global economics, a trendsetter in corporate culture, and a leader in sustainability. Google's commitment to renewable energy, its innovative work environment, and its philanthropic efforts are setting new standards for the corporate world. And yet, at its core, Google remains true to its original mission, to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. Despite its vast size and influence, Google's heart still beats with the same spirit of innovation and persistence that brought it to life in that small garage. So, where is Google today? It's everywhere. It's in our homes, in our pockets, in our workplaces. It's in the words we speak, the questions we ask, the answers we seek. It's a part of our lives, shaping our present and driving our future. From a simple search engine to a tech powerhouse, Google's journey is a testament to the power of innovation and persistence. So what can we learn from Google's journey? From humble beginnings in a garage, Google has grown to become the colossal presence we know today. It didn't just create a search engine, it revolutionized the way we navigate the internet, shaping the online world as we know it. The path wasn't always smooth, though. Google weathered the storm of the dot-com bubble, a testament to its resilience and forward-thinking strategies. It wasn't just about surviving, it was about evolving. Google's expansion into new territories and continuous innovation are cornerstones of its success. Today, Google stands as more than a tech giant. It's a symbol of how transformational ideas coupled with tenacity can reshape our world. It's a story of innovation, adaptation, and sheer determination that continues to inspire. The story of Google is a reminder that with innovation and determination, even a garage startup can change the world.